Yo, what is good everybody? My name is Chosen Banks and welcome back to the channel. So today this video is going to be dedicated to raw food diet. As many people that knows me knows that I'm a big fan of raw food diet when it comes to feeding your dogs raw food diet. Now I'm going to be watching someone else that feed their dogs raw food diet. Many people have different opinions than I do. Many people can teach you different things that I can't. So I want you guys to enjoy this video and this testimony from someone else that feed their dogs raw food diet. Like I say in all my videos, I'm not going to do a lot of talking. So if you haven't subscribed yet or liked any videos or comment, please do. And join the family. Yeah, let's go.
Hey guys, today I wanted to do a quick video about feeding your dog a raw food diet. This seems to be something that has gained a lot of popularity in the past couple of years. In this video I'm going to show you how I do my meal prep for my dog, and the process that I take. I'll just have that playing in the background while I kind of talk about my opinion on this diet. Chances are if you found this video, then you already know about all the great benefits of the raw food diet, so I'm not going to really go into that in much detail here. And for the record, I am not a veterinarian or an animal nutritionist. This is all just my opinion. I have an 8-year-old German Shepherd, and I was interested in the raw food diet from around the time he was 2, but I didn't actually take the leap until he was about 5 years old. Looking back, I wish I would have done it a lot sooner because...
Wow. 2 to 5. That's a 3-year gap. Think about how many benefits, how many opportunities that dog lost. You know what I'm saying? Very unfortunate that she started out so late. I usually particularly feed my dogs raw food diet the moment they are able to eat raw materials and harder materials. But eventually she took that leap, so I'm very proud of her.
Because it's really helped him, but there was just so much conflicting information out there on the internet that I was just completely discouraged and overwhelmed at the thought of starting. There are some sources out there that say that you need to get all of these exotic animal meats and add 25 different supplements and rotate the protein every couple of months in order to keep your dog healthy. I saw all of this information and I was overwhelmed and discouraged by the amount of time, money, and energy it was going to take me to feed him. Probably even more than it would take to feed my human family, and I just wasn't okay with that. Some of the videos I've seen on TikTok really just blow my mind. I'll try and insert a few pictures of what I mean.
You know, like the most impressive thing about the raw food diet is basically you can choose your own style. You know what I'm saying? Depending on your dog and stuff like that. It's not no bougie-fied diet that you see on TV. You can choose whichever style you want to. If you want to go with ground beef because it's cheaper, okay, go with ground beef. If you want to go with beef because it's more expensive, steak or whatever, go with that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to feed your dogs steak, ribeye, and stuff like that. You can start very cheap, like $20 a week. Could basically feed your dogs, depending on how big your dog is. Many dogs are big, so you need more money to fill them up. But smaller dogs like Chihuahuas, you know what I'm saying, and Shih Tzus, and smaller dogs, you know what I'm saying, doesn't really take that much. $20 a week, $60 a month, $80 a month, you know what I'm saying, can do it. And yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, though, add your own little style. You don't have to follow nobody else. Just figure out what's good for your dogs and do your research. And also, please talk to your vets, so they'll tell you about any health history of your dogs, so you'll know what is the proper meat to feed your dog.
But hear me out. It doesn't seem that far of a stretch to realize that kibble is pretty crappy. And if people are okay with feeding their dogs kibble, then they don't really have any room to judge other people for not having the perfect raw food diet. In my opinion, even if your raw food diet isn't perfect and it's super simple like mine, it's still worlds better than feeding your dog processed, preservative-filled dog cereal. So anyway, now that that's out of the way, starting a raw diet is actually really simple and way cheaper than I thought that it was going to be. With kibble, we were spending about $120 a month, whereas now we spend about $40 a month and 2 hours of our time. But our dog is a lot healthier and a lot happier than he used to be, and for me, that's definitely worth the time that it takes. Basically, you need to feed your dog about 1 to 2% of their ideal body weight. My dog's ideal body weight is about 115 pounds. Yes, he's a big boy. So for him, that equates to about 1 to 2 pounds a day. Of that 2 pounds, you need to make sure that there's plenty of protein, fat, and bones so he gets his calcium. I found that the easiest way to do that is to just have a base meal and then add things to it here and there as you see fit. So for us, it looks like this. Each month we go to GFS, Gordon Food Services, and pick up.
Yeah, for sure. Like you said, though, it doesn't take that much, just like I told you guys, to start the raw food diet. You save more money on kibbles, and plus the benefits that your dogs get from raw food is very, like, it goes from here to all the way up here. But go to your local food market, you know what I'm saying? Turn them into the plug, you know what I'm saying? Do business with them. Ask them, hey, if you got any meat that you throwing out, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to throw them out, you can give it to me, you know what I'm saying? I come by and pick up some scrap. If you don't have a lot of money, tell them, hey, whatever raw meat, and they throw out a lot of raw meats at the end of the day. So just do a deal with them. Be like, hey, I come take it out your hands. You ain't gotta throw it away. I come take it out your hands. We can do a small fee. You know what I'm saying? Don't charge me the whole price. Just give me a little piece here and there. And you know what I'm saying, that could be cheaper. If you don't wanna do that, it's not your style. Basically, you can just, you know what I'm saying, buy it wholesale, and it'll still be cheaper than buying it at regular supermarkets. You get what I'm saying?
Up 2 40-pound boxes of jumbo chicken quarters. To make our lives easier, we choose to grind it up. Then we separate it into reusable plastic containers and fill each one with a pound. Then we freeze all the containers and thaw them a couple days at a time in our fridge. Since there are bones in the chicken quarters and we do this every single month, we opted to get a commercial grade grinder. You could forego the grinding, but a word of caution. If your dog is ridiculous like ours and doesn't like to chew up his food, I would stick with grinding. A couple of months into feeding our dog the raw food diet, my dog ended up swallowing a 1-pound chicken quarter whole and ended up getting bloat. Basically, that's where the dog's stomach flips upside down because the food went down too quickly. It's pretty common in dogs with a deep chest wall like German Shepherds, but it is fatal if you don't get an emergency surgery right away. And the surgery was not cheap. It cost us a couple $1,000s. So in my opinion, spending the money to make sure that doesn't happen by getting a grinder is well worth it. Our grinder.
Now, please listen to what she's saying. It's very important, which is why I say please do your research based on the type of dog you have, and also talk to your vet, because every dog is different. You know what I'm saying? Not every dog will do it. You know what I'm saying? I've been feeding my dog basically chicken with bones. You know what I'm saying? Since they're small, and my dog take the time to chew the bones. Now, be very careful not to cook the chickens, because cooked bones is very dangerous for the dog too. But like I said, every dog is different. You just have to learn your dog, your particular style. You don't have to go spend hundreds of dollars on a grinder. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. But if that would help out your situation, please do. Because at the end of the day, it is your dog life that is on the line. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you start your dog out so late. You know what I'm saying?
Was about $450 and it still works flawlessly after 3 years. Anyway, when it comes time to feed Sprocket, we just take a container out of the fridge and flip it upside down on his feeding mat outside. We also add his glucosamine supplements for his hip dysplasia. We use hemp chews. You can really use anything. It does have some other extra vitamins in here too, but he likes the taste of them and it seems to really help with his hip dysplasia. Another benefit of grinding is if your dog takes any type of medication, you can just shove the pills in there and he won't even know it's there. Every once in a while, we do add some things to his base meal. He really likes liver, heart, gizzards, necks, feet, eggs, sardines. Sometimes we give him fresh fish if we've gone fishing that weekend. This basically just keeps things interesting for him and adds some extra vitamins and minerals. However, we don't do this on a set schedule and we don't take into account precise nutrient amounts or anything like that. We don't go crazy. After all, we've been feeding him like this for 3 years with nothing but great results. We get blood work done for him every 6 months and the vet is blown away every single time with how energetic and how healthy he is despite his age and his size. If you're interested in starting a raw diet for your dog, I would definitely recommend it. I'd say do your research first, but don't let the internet discourage you or confuse you. At the very least, you can give it a shot, and if it doesn't fit for your lifestyle, you can always go back.
Me, like I said, if you know me, I would tell you to take the leap of faith and just start. You know what I'm saying? Don't even, you know what I'm saying, sleep on it. Do your research tonight. Start. Even if it's just giving your dog a little ground beef, you know what I'm saying, or a little drumstick. Of course, I would say do some research, you know what I'm saying, talk to your vet. But if you've been doing that for a while and you're still skeptical, just start. And let your dog, you know what I'm saying, show you why, you know what I'm saying, you should continue going. And if your dog doesn't show a good, you know what I'm saying, result, back off, you know what I'm saying. But that's the end of the video, you guys. I pray, you know what I'm saying, I wish a lot of people start on the raw food diet early, you know what I'm saying. But it's your choice, it's your dog, so I can't tell you what to do. But that is the end of the video. If you guys haven't liked or subscribed yet, please hit that like and subscribe button, join the family. So we out. I think this is my last video for the day.